Everyone thought he was just a frail orphan with some pathetic E-rank skills. But no one knew this same boy would one day burn the entire world down to complete his revenge. Tuka grew up shattered inside his own home after his father died. His mother's new husband beat him every single day. Food was rare, comfort didn't exist, and he survived by curling up in a dark corner while his mother pretended she couldn't hear his screams. That hell shaped him, weak, lonely, and terrified of his own shadow. One morning, he wakes up from the same nightmare, only to see the class bully Shu harassing a girl named Aya. Shu snatches her book, waving it around like an idiot because apparently a girl should only read girly novels. Tuka wishes he could do what heroes in movies do, step in, stop the bully, save the day, but reality hits. No one cares, and his bones would snap in seconds if he tried. The entire bus laughs with Shu, desperate not to become the next target, while the teacher sleeps like a log and Shu demands Aya's number. And then Tuka suddenly finds himself standing, staring straight into Shu's eyes. Let her go. Shu bursts out laughing, calling him weak, calling him a simp, but before things explode, the most popular guy in class, Kiri, steps forward and tells Shu to return the book. Shu instantly obeys and walks off to torment another nerd, Yazoo. Tuka keeps wondering why he stood up today of all days, but before the thought even forms, the entire bus flashes white and teleports into a new world. Strange towers rise around them. Knights in glowing armor march past, and atop a bridge stands the breathtaking goddess Visay, announcing that whenever the Demon King awakens, their kingdom summons heroes from another world. 200 years ago, he nearly destroyed everything but a group of heroes defeated him. Now he's back, and these students are the chosen warriors. Everyone freezes. Is this death? A dream? Some insane prank? The teacher tries calming everyone, but even he's trembling. Toka stares at the ancient buildings, the glowing weapons, the goddess's unearthly eyes, even pinching himself to check if he's awake. That's when Kiri asks, "And what if we don't help?" The goddess smiles gently. "Then I cannot send you back." And that's when the real nightmare begins. Kiri panics. "So is there any way home?" Visay explains softly that yes, there is a reverse summoning ritual, but it only activates once the Demon King dies, because only then will a rare item drop, the evil element. Shu snaps, "Are you insane? You dragged us here without asking. We're not doing anything." But suddenly, Visay drops to one knee, begging them to save the kingdom before everything falls. Aya's voice shakes. "We're just normal people, what can we even do?" And the goddess whispers, "Within each of you lies an ability you've never imagined." And just like that, the world Tuka knew disappears, and a far more dangerous story begins. Shu thinks this whole thing is just a big theatrical prank, so Visay decides to educate him. A prisoner and a massive demon hound are dragged out. The moment the cage opens, the beast lunges and tears the prisoner apart in a single heartbeat. Girls scream and collapse to the floor, and then, with one calm chant, the goddess incinerates the demon dog into nothing but drifting ash. She steps forward, voice cold and authoritative. "Now your hidden abilities will be measured." One by one, students press their palms on the crystal ball. Colors flare, ranks appear. After a bunch of nerds, Cho steps up, and the orb erupts in blazing red light. The goddess smiles. "It rank." Then Kiri places his hand, and the ball explodes in golden light. "S-rank." Aya goes next, S-rank. Another girl also S-rank. Even the guards whisper in disbelief. Getting one S-rank is legendary, but 3 in a row, unheard of. And Tuka steps forward. Crystal barely glows, just a faint, dying purple. The goddess glances, looks away and mutters, "Next." Tuka stammers, "More my rank." But she ignores him like he's invisible. Steps back, numb, whispering to himself, "Even in another world, I'm still a background character." After him, Azu steps up and reveals a rare dark ability, the same one the ancient dark hero once had, the strongest of them all. Once everyone is tested, the goddess explains that each person also has a personal skill, unique, powerful, unpredictable. Then her tone shifts, heavy and dangerous. He calls Tuka to the front. The guard shoves him forward like trash. This one is E-rank the lowest. In history, E-rankers only bring trouble, so they are usually executed. Students gasp. Before Tuka can even process the words, he's shoved off the platform into a dark abyss. From above, Visay declares, "Since we have such powerful heroes this year, he will be given a chance. He will be sent to a ruined dungeon, where criminals are eaten alive by monsters. If he survives, he may live. Not his story ends here." Tuka screams, "I can get better! Give me a chance." The goddess's voice cuts like ice. "You are a failure frame. Your stats are so low, no amount of effort will ever matter." Something inside him cracks. Oka roars, "Who asked you to summon me?" "Dragged me here, and now you're tossing me away like garbage." Before he can continue, Kiri steps in, annoyed. "Enough. Don't waste everyone's time." Girls are tired. There's nod, agreeing. Tuka collapses, broken. Yasu walks up. Tuka remembers helping him earlier, but Yasu looks down with empty eyes. "Ranka, Watch your tone. Speak respectfully to those above you. Just like that, the last spark inside Toka dies. Ritual begins. Goddess hands him a leather bag, his special item, which looks completely useless. Aya finally speaks, voice shaking. This is wrong! Nobody cares. Blinded by rage, Tuka raises his hand and fires a paralyzed spell at the goddess. Brushes it aside like a breeze. Rank loser, that was your attempt? He laughs and tests a tiny bit of mana, creating a massive fireball bigger than Tuka's entire body. Glass bursts out laughing. The gap between an E rank and an S rank screams in his face. Tuka lowers his head as tears drip down. Childhood memories hit him as a sobbing, helpless boy, and a dark whisper rises from inside him. Stop being a good boy. Show them what you really are. Everything you've buried out. He slowly lifts his head, eyes burning with pure hatred. Rotten witch, if I come back alive, you better be ready. Instantly, he's teleported away into a damp, suffocating cave. Tries to open his status, but the darkness swallows everything. Channels mana into the leather bag. The gem attached to it flickers to life like a lantern. Takes a step forward and freezes. Isn't standing on stone, standing on skeletons. Chill rips down his spine. Ill nightmare has only just begun. Whispers, "Who killed all of these?" Before the thought even settles, something leaps out of the darkness, a monster lunging straight for his throat. He dodges on instinct and just runs, heart hammering because he knows one thing. If he stops, he dies. Sprints blindly through the cave, screaming for breath, and his foot hits a rock and he crashes hard onto the floor. Looks back, the monster is charging at him with pure murderous intent. His hopelessness, all his buried rage erupts inside him. Desperate final swing. He throws out his hand and fires a paralyzed spell, and this time, the monster freezes mid-attack, locked in stone. His eyes widen. Scrambles up and bolts forward, only to be blocked by a winged demon bird. But thinking, he fires another paralyzed spell and the creature stiffens instantly. At exact moment, Tuka realizes something terrifying. He's not weak, the way they think. Paralyzed spell actually works maybe too well. His legs go weak. Opens his status and sees his mana nearly zero. Rises, but then he remembers his other skill. Trembling, he casts a poison spell. This one is brutal. Demon's skin melts, turns black, blood dripping as it collapses. Falls to his knees, gasping. Spells this powerful. Doesn't understand. And heavy breathing behind him. The Minotaur that attacked him earlier breaks out of paralysis and charges again, faster and angrier. Fear hits for a heartbeat. Something deeper explodes. Every insult, every humiliation, every moment he was treated like trash. Instead of running, he stands tall. Mana is gone, his body shaking, but still raises his fist and roars, "Come on then! Running! I want to live, I have to learn how to kill!" Doesn't know if he'll survive, but for the first time ever, he chooses to fight against the demon. Against death, against his entire cursed fate. Mind snaps into pure survival mode, searching for any way out. More footsteps. Snarls. Shadows. Tons of monsters crawl out from every corner of the dungeon. Stands alone in the center, and the entire cave prepares to devour him.